Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we sift through corporate filings so you don't have to. Today, we're diving into a report from SilverBox Corp IB, and let me tell you, it's a real page turner if you consider waiting for something exciting to happen as exciting. Before we get started, if you're into getting clear insights from corporate documents, hit that subscribe button. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can chat about these things with other people. Scroll item 701 CASA regulation FD disclosure scroll. So what's the deal? Well, SilverBox Corp IV, which is a special purpose acquisition company or SPAC, announced they've signed a non-binding letter of intent. Is basically an agreement to they agree to continue negotiations and to attempt to come to a final agreement. This news came out on June 9, 2025, and the company put out a press release about it. It seems like they wanted to get the word out there quickly. Now, the interesting thing is that this announcement is being furnished, not filed. What does that mean? Well, it means they're sharing the information, but it's not officially part of their required filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC. So it doesn't carry the same legal weight as other parts of the report. Why would they do that? Companies do this sometimes when they want to share information quickly but aren't ready to fully commit to it in their official filings. It's a way to keep investors informed without being held to the same level of legal liability. It's sort of like testing the waters. Scroll Securities registered traps pursuant to Section 12BU of the Act. Scroll, let's quickly touch on the classes of shares that the company has. The company lists its units, its Class A ordinary shares, and its redeemable warrants. These securities are all listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Scroll Emerging Growth Company Scroll. One other thing to point out is that SilverBox Corp IV identifies as an emerging growth company. This means they get some breaks on certain regulatory requirements, especially when it comes to new accounting standards. They do not use the extended transition period though, which is good all right. That's the filing in a nutshell. Let's step back and think about what it all means. Now, let's look at this from a broader perspective. SilverBox Corp IV is exploring a potential merger. This could be a good thing, bringing in new resources and expertise. It could also be risky depending on the company they merge with. A SPAC is basically a blank check company, meaning that it raises money in the stock market with the express intent of finding a company to merge with. This creates a lot of uncertainty because the investors who give the company the money to find the target don't actually know what that target is going to be. It is a big risk. This non-binding letter of intent is just the first step, and there's no guarantee it will lead to a final deal. In fact, most of these letters don't become anything. These deals are often complex and can fall apart for many reasons, such as regulatory hurdles, disagreements on price, or changes in market conditions. SilverBox's choice to release this information as furnished rather than filed shows they're being careful about what they commit to. They want to keep investors in the loop, but they're not ready to make any promises just yet. It is basically a PR release to get some attention. We need to see what happens next. We'll be following this story to see if this potential merger turns into something real. Alright, that's our breakdown of SilverBox Corp IV's latest filing. What's your take on this potential merger and what it means for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was helpful, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Also, don't forget to check out our Discord channel linked in the description where you can chat with other people about these filings. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.